Perfect. Just what I need. Hayward's little brother for lunch. Hang on.
No, wait.
I'm not going to start a food fight. I'm just going to ask about David's legal problems.
Leave Leo alone.
I'm just
He has his hands full. Just sit down Sit down.
Okay, fine.
Why did you invite me to lunch?
Well, I know that Dixie told you that I asked her for a divorce.
Yeah, she was a wreck about it.
Yeah, well, thankfully, there's been a change of plans. She asked me to wait, and we both decided to hold off until we're sure that it's what we want.
That's good.
It's better than that. It's more than I could ever possibly hope for. So now I gotta make sure I don't make any mistakes.
You won't.
I know. I have to beg you for a leave of absence.
No. No, I can't. I can't do it. I can't let you go. No.
I think this one needs to.
Well, that concludes the tour. Welcome aboard, Mrs. Martin.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, well, with your resume and references and your past experience, I should be thanking you. It is very difficult to find dedicated substitute teachers. Excuse me. Girls. Shouldn't you be in class?
Hi, Mr. St. Clair. No, it's our free period.
Oh, we're putting up flyers for the pep rally. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, carry on.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you know, we've got a lot of really good kids at this school, including your son.
Oh, I'm very proud of JR.
Yeah, well, you should be. You know, that reminds me that Mrs. Ullman teaches JR civics class, and she's going to be taking a personal day this week. Would you like to cover for her?
You know, as much as I'd love to get started, I'd prefer not to be assigned to any of JR's classes. Parents can be an embarrassment under the best circumstances.
Well, I understand. But since JR won't be back until next week, it shouldn't be a problem.
You back?
Yeah, when Mr. Chandler requested that he be allowed a week off, I knew that JR would be able to make up the work. I only hope he's having a good time.
I can't wait to hear all about it.
So now, if you can fill out your paperwork, we'll get you on the payroll.
Great.
Not a big deal. I'm just asking for a little time off so I can focus on my marriage.
I'm not going to let you abandon Chandler.
I'm not abandoning Chandler, okay? Look, it's just for a little while. And I know damn well you can get by without me.
In case you haven't noticed, I have been. You've been obsessing about David and Dixie for so long that you have not made Chandler a priority.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying I need you back, full time.
But our work together was part of the trouble in my marriage in the first place.
You know what? Make it part of the solution.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that in case you've forgotten you're good at what you do, you love your work. You do great work. Use it to reclaim your life.
Yeah, well, how do you suggest I do that? I was under the impression I'd made such a mess of everything, I kind of needed a fresh start.
Oh, so you were just going to walk away? That worked so well before.
Point taken.
Listen, Dixie has the right idea. She's a good teacher. She does well at it. She knows she does. She's going to use her teaching to figure out who she is. Do the same. Dig in. Get involved with Chandler. Figure out what's important to you. Finding out who you are as individuals is the only way that you and Dixie are going to have a future together. I don't know, maybe I said more than I should have. I'm concerned about you. I'm concerned about both of you.
Why? What else did you talk about?
What did she tell you?
Don't answer a question with a question. Did you talk about David?
She loves you.
I know. Forgive me for being a pessimist, but I don't think that there's room enough in Dixie's heart for both me and Hayward. There certainly isn't room enough in my marriage.
She knows that.
What did she say?
She asked me how I got over you.
You talked about you and me? What did you say?
I was honest. I admitted that there's a part of me that will always love you.
Really? Would you care to elaborate? Am I interrupting?
No, not at all. I was just telling Tad.
How much you still love him?
A part of me.
You are the love of my life.
And you are mine. And you are a pain in my behind that I tolerate for my wife's sake.
Ever the soul of generosity.
Then is the pep talk over?
Adam.
When are you going to reconcile with your wife and stop whining to mine?
What do you suggest I do, Grab Dixie by the hair and drag her off to some cave?
Now, the sensitive approach doesn't seem to be working.
Thanks for the advice.
While you're mapping out your strategy to get Dixie back, you might consider JR.
I am considering JR.
Well, then why are you wasting time? The boy's in pieces over this.
All right, you know what? That's enough. Please.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Dixie.
Well, I'm glad you're here. This has gone on long enough. There's a nice table right over there, quiet and secluded. Go make up.
Actually, Adam, I'm here to talk to you.
Why? What do you want with me?
Well, give me a minute and I'll tell you.
All right. If you'll excuse us for a moment.
Tad, she needs time.
How much time?
Be patient.
For God's sakes, Dixie, stop mooning at Tad and tell me what this is about.
Well, it's about JR. Why isn't he in school?
He's fishing with Stuart.
Fishing. What about his classes?
JR's having a hard time right now.
I know that.
Yes, you do, but you're too caught up in your own melodrama to do anything about it. Well, I've done something. There's nothing like fishing with Stuart to put things back in perspective.
I'm not questioning Stuart's wisdom. I'm questioning yours. Do you really think it's in his best interest to miss a week's worth of school?
When was the last time you did something in our son's best interest?
That's not fair.
Well, at least I haven't trashed a marriage because have the hots for a felon.
You know, I'm not gonna do this, okay? Next time you take our son out of school without contacting me first, I'll see you in court.
Dixie, I'm sorry. Get it together before you lose more than you already have.